What I like to do is to take this bolt off, or nut off right here. Then what I do is I put on the flywheel puller, which is the right size. Okay, it'll be look like this, except it'll be a little bit bigger. I'll pop this off, and then the magneto or alternator, it doesn't matter really what you call it. It's hooked on by two little tiny bolts right here and here to the case, and then its little light right here is hooked on. Remember that little tiny magnet light? It's right on the, you can't see it, but it's right between the bottom of the flywheel and the top of that square plastic thing. That has to be clean. And you can see where the wiring comes out right here, and it's all designed to pull out. As far as it's not put in there very tight, because it just isn't. Anyway, that's supposed to come out right here, and then all this wiring is connected by a clamp to the battery harness. And of course, I will take off all these belts and check them. The belts don't look too bad. The thing is, you know, these belts have not been taken off since the bike was new. And I will carefully check and see where the leak is coming from. Now this, when I had the Ruckus before, we had a starter problem. Remember, the starter is right there. All right. We also had a battery problem. This also charges the battery. Okay, it creates 14 volts to put in this battery right here. Now all of the problems could be related, as far as the electrical, could be related to all this bullshit and guck and crap. Look at that. I mean look at that. It's supposed to be absolutely pristine, clean in there. Now this is for 28,000 miles, and the thing is still running. With all that in there, it's a testament to Honda and their great work. This here, and the radiator here, I'll flush it out and clean off all the little bit of bugs and things in there. This upper tube right here will pop right out. It'll pop right out of this end right here. It has another O-ring on it right there. Now when I get ready to do all my ordering, I will make a complete list, and then I'll send it to the owner, and with the part numbers and everything, and he will look it over and see what he thinks. And then the parts will be ordered, they won't be, which I have a pretty good idea that that things are going to work out, because it's a nice bike. The more I'm working on it, the more I really like it. It's like the Dio, but this bike weighs about, I don't know, 80 or 90 pounds more. And you can see how much bigger the tires are on it. And the one thing around my little town is this is a predominantly favored bike. So I want to start a shop one day and work on them. And then you have your other electronics up here. And electronics, like I've said before, are not my strong suit. And I don't like to play with them, because when you start buying these modules, I mean, you basically got to bring your own Vaseline for when you sign the check, because it's going to hurt. It's really going to hurt. They're going to bend you right over and say, "You want how many?" The head's right here, and it'll come off.